What's up, everyone? I'm Nick Venable with Ghost Radio New Hampshire. Today is the first episode of the Ghost Radio podcast with Tyler Liberty.
And today we're going to react to the most haunted locations in New Hampshire.
And this is just going by the New Hampshire magazine. This is what they said were the most haunted locations in all of New Hampshire, and we're going to give you the backstory and any information reactions that we have to it.
So we're going to check it out, and you give us your response.
Yeah.
Right on.
So the first place is called the Oceanborn Mary House in Henniker. So apparently one of New Hampshire's most famous hauntings in 1720, a notorious pirate called Don Pedro captured a ship. The ship's name is Wolf off the shore of Massachusetts when he spied a red-haired baby that had been born just that day on board. He promised to spare everyone's lives and if the child was named after his mother. The baby was named Oceanborn Mary Wallace. Mary grew up married and had children, though she was widowed at a young age. Eventually, Captain Pedro tracked Mary down again, and the two ended up marrying the girl he found.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How about that?
One day, Mary found the body of her murdered husband on the grounds of the house. Mary suspected that he was killed over his pirate treasure. So they buried him under a huge hearthstone in the kitchen. Mary died at the age of 94 in 1814, and since then the ghost of a tall red-haired woman with glowing green eyes has appeared in the upstairs window on the main staircase, and many occupants of the house have reported feeling Mary's presence, and some believe that she protects the house from harm. So that's the first haunted location and story behind it.
I like it.
Mary's two-story wood frame house residence, and Mary Wallace is buried in the Century Cemetery behind the Henniker Town Hall. We could go there for a possible location.
Right.
Follow the lore of the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
The next most haunted location in New Hampshire is the Tilton Inn, the 1875 inn in Tilton. We haven't stayed there. We know all about it though. Fire, all that jazz. The inn has been featured on the show Ghost Hunters. The inn's resident ghost is named Laura, who is said to have perished at just the age of 12 years old during a fire sometime in the 19th century. Multiple guests have reported seeing a young girl throughout the inn. Okay.
Like you said, Ghost Ventures did an episode there.
Yeah. Don't they call it the Onion Inn now, though?
It has the Onion. I think it's called the Onion.
Yeah. Next location is the Omni Mount Washington Resort, built in 1902 by Joseph Stickney. The hotel was garnered a name for itself as having a special guest who has never checked out. Ooh. As the legend goes, so it was built in 1902 by Joseph Stickney. The hotel was garnered a name for itself as having a special guest that has never checked out. As the legend goes, Stickney's wife, Carolyn Foster Stickney, affectionately nicknamed the Princess, or Princess Carolyn, by hotel staff, was left widowed after her death, eventually remarrying to a French royal prince, Jean-Baptiste Marie de Frontenay-le-Journay. Bless me. Since her death in 1936, guests and staff have reported sightings of the beloved princess wandering the hallways of the third floor and descending the stairs for meals.
That's pretty cool.
Conway. Ooh, the next location, Stark Road Graveyard, Conway. Reportedly, a pair of big red eyes will follow you if you visit the Stark Road Graveyard. That's it.
That is pretty cool. We're going to have to go
Another
check that out.
11-mile ritual.
Yeah. Dude, that's more than 11 miles. We'll send it, dude. That would be a fun
We'll go
trip.
past it. We went before.
Exactly.
And then we'll go past it for part 2. Okay, we'll break those rules. Blood Cemetery in Hollis. Pine Hill Cemetery in Hollis is nicknamed for the ghost who supposedly haunts it, Abel Blood. Buried there in 1867 next to his wife Betsy. There's a hand carved into the headstone that points upwards, and some say the hand will suddenly change to point down. Okay. All right. Keene, New Hampshire, Woodland Cemetery. It's said that the Summer Night Chapel is the center of a haunting. It's here that the people have reported of a spirit of a little girl who will peer out from behind trees, buildings, and giggle, or even follow you around. Legend says if you curse in front of the chapel, a ghost will wash your mouth out with soap, or at least you'll have the faint taste of soap on your tongue. That's easy to do. We could do that. We break all the rules here, baby. We're breaking all the rules, dude. Wash your mouth out with soap.
Not like my mom hasn't done that to me. Come on.
If we go there and it happens like tastes like soap, it's like, Tyler, we're both chewing gum.
Yeah. Right.
We the whole thing.
Are those Harry Potter soap beans?
Vale Cemetery, Wilton, the Blue Lady. Mary is said to haunt the cemetery. Blue lights rise from her grave and then slowly sink back down.
Who?
Hampton Beach. Okay, I've never heard of a place that close. Island Path Road, Hampton Beach. The Goody Cole story. Now accused of witchcraft in 1656 and again in 1671, Eunice Goody Cole, who lived at the end of Island Path, eventually died of natural causes in 1680 after enduring years of hatred and persecution. According to the legend, she was buried by vengeful townspeople with a stake through her heart. And another legend says that kindred neighbors eventually properly buried her near today's Meeting House Green. So the front yard of the new Meeting House. Today, the area all along the island path is said to be haunted. There have been reports of moving objects, lights, and a figure that appears in the fog in Hampton, New Hampshire.
That is actually pretty cool, dude. We're going to have to check that out.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, it is.
We could totally do that.
We could definitely do that. That'd be a great episode.
A great comeback episode?
Yeah.
11 Mile Ritual or that one?
Hampton Beach.
It's close. It's super close.
Perfect.
Tolls Hill Ghostly Horse, Epsom. Perhaps New Hampshire's only haunting, it's said that the ghost of a horse who sought shelter in an abandoned building during a blizzard became trapped and is still trying to escape even in its death. That's a weird story. Ghost Jogger on River Road in Manchester. It's said that on Halloween night at 1:45 a.m., the ghost of a jogger can be seen alongside the road. So that's all the locations on that website. At the Laconia State School, what's your favorite building?
I think a few of them are really freaking intriguing, and a few of them are like we've had sketchy moments inside of. My favorite is the one across from the gym area. Like
that's Keys.
As you're going out.
Yeah,
of the
that's
yard
the one with the safe and where we found the soda cans and the slam in the
one
attic.
with the loud beeping downstairs.
Oh, that's the up on the hill. I wasn't there for that one.
The alarm going off downstairs.
Oh, the beep beep, beep beep beep. Oh, that was the correctional facility.
Yeah, with the cells too.
Yeah, that was the correctional facility.
Dude, that one, we've had a sketchy moment definitely there twice.
Yeah, I think the second time it was rainy or like raining inside. The water was getting inside the building.
I've had a sketchy moment there 3 times. 2 times with you and 1 time with Trevor.
Yeah, the first time when the EMF detector was freaking out.
Yeah, I still have that on video. And it was going.
And whenever he sends it to me, I'll insert the clip here.
For sure.
If you have any suggestions or you know of any local areas from where you're from, can you please leave it down in the comment section and tell us the most haunted location where you live? What's one of your most haunted moments that you've had, with me or not with me? Like, what's some of the scariest paranormal stuff that's happened to you?
Some of the scariest. I mean, having, sitting down and having
EVP
footsteps coming down behind you.
Where was this, the cabin?
At the cabin, yeah.
Yeah.
Down the staircase. And you were there that night, too. And
we had 5
and then the doors
cameras.
opening,
closing.
5
cameras recording on us all at once.
Hearing that, and then hearing someone walking down the hallway, actually to us, and you feel the energy of somebody that's just staring into the room at you, and they're staring at you, but you can't see them.
At the cabin when I stood up, and dude, you could hear on the floorboards walking up to us through that hallway. but where the bathrooms were.
And it was numerous times, and the first time, like, it slowly made its way to us down the hallway.
Yeah, or in the corner of the room, you'd hear, like, foot settling, like someone distributed their weight again.
Exactly.
Before standing still.
Then it slowly was getting closer to the point where it got to the door.
Yeah.
Like, we heard it come from the bathroom all the way down the hallway.
Into the living room. When it hit the doorway, we're like, it's right there in the doorway. And then you hear walking from...
I'm getting goosebumps from just thinking about
seriously.
it, because I remember, like... We have to go in there.
And the best part about Ghost Radio New Hampshire, guess what? We keep all raw videos in case you want to call us a bunch of fakers. So it's only us. Whenever there's an additional person on site, we state it at the beginning of the video. I'm Nick, I'm Tyler, I'm CJ, I'm Ben, I'm anyone. We always state who's on the video. There's no secret people. We've never faked anything. And we never will fake anything. If there's no evidence, there's no evidence. The point of us doing investigations is just finding proof. Regardless if there's proof or not. If nothing paranormal happens, it's for historical preservation. We get to catalog and videotape and chronologically keep evidence of the places that soon won't exist ever again. And people, you never know. Like, people born 20 years from now will see our videos and be like, those buildings used to be there and people could just go in them. You can't really just go in there. Please don't go in there. But... people could this was a place for children at one point, and it was haunted, and now it's just leveled, and it's a complex.
Yeah.
A superstore. It's going to be crazy.
Insane.
We're part of history, dude. We were both born in the late, look at this camera. We were both born in the late 1900s. We're old now.
Yeah, we were born in 1900s. How about that?
Think about that. Kids in like 5th or 6th grade, they don't know what 9/11 was.
20, 30 years from now, being born in 1900s is going to be something.
It's going to be the equivalent of being born in 1960. Like the 60s.
I know, but like, it's different.
It's crazy. Dude, wait till you guys hit 30. Do you know what we did before this? Well, yeah, we did. But before we did that, we also took 2 antacids because we're 30. I didn't
take any.
You didn't take yours yet?
No.
That shoot mine up immediately, dude, straight to the bloodstream. I can't breathe without getting heartburn at this point. Someone in the comments is gonna be like, "I'll get checked out. That's a serious condition. It has this about your intestine." No, I know I'm
drinking
dying.
Water. Okay.
Yeah, water and coffee all day. Oh, the acid in the coffee. No, we're talking about ghosts, not about my gut health.
Yeah.
If you have any suggestions to take off heartburn, leave it down in the comment section below the Ghost Radio podcast.
The ghost be giving you that.
Yeah, ghost.
Yeah. Oh,
there's a ghost nearby.
This is Tyler from Ghost Radio Podcast. Thanks for tuning in for our most haunted locations in New Hampshire.
It's the worst take of all.
Comcast cable.
Anyways, it's been Nick Venable with Ghost Radio New Hampshire. Thank you for joining us on the first episode of the Ghost Radio Podcast with Tyler and Nick. For a future episode, don't forget to leave a suggestion down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. We got Ghost Radio New Hampshire on Facebook. We got Ghost Radio New Hampshire on YouTube. And we also have Ghost Radio New Hampshire soon to be on Audible. Today's episode was brought to you by Canva. Don't forget to unleash your creativity with Canva with a bunch of free presets and also paid presets for more exclusive content. Don't forget to try Canva free, canva.com. Thank you for listening to the Ghost Radio Podcast with Nick and Tyler from Ghost Radio New Hampshire.
And a special shout out to Blacksmith Barber.
Blacksmith Barber? Is that your favorite place?
Huh? I told him to do a shout out.
You do a shout out?
Yeah.
Okay, dude, do your piece. Do a shout out. Hey, Blacksmith
Barber, dude.
Blacksmith Barber, where are they located?
They got it going on right downtown Laconia.
Downtown Laconia?
Across from Bloom's.
Okay. Straight across from the old antique shop down at Bloom's Center downtown. Don't forget to try the Blacksmith Barber, man. The Blacksmith Barber.